Hey guys, in today's rebuild we are going to take over, as you can see here, the German team Mainz. And the reason why we're doing this is because currently they're in bottom of the table. 9 games played, 3 points. No wins, 3 draws, 6 defeats, and it's not like they've been having a tough schedule. They have faced a team that's at the bottom of them. They have faced Hertha Berlin, Gladbach, um, yeah, Stuttgart, some teams that someone club with so much as such reputation as them. They have been in the Bundesliga since 2009 to 2010 season, so they're no small team. They've been here for 13 years now. They were relegated in 2006, 2007. They got back up in 2008, 2009. Since then, they have been in the Bundesliga. And last season, they did not have a great season. Finished in ninth. I guess ninth is pretty good for them. They finished ninth in the last season. Their best result has been finishing in fifth. So they're not a team. I don't think they have ever been to European competitions, if I am correctly. But as we see, their preferred formation is quite a nice formation. I might try that. I do want to try some new formations. Showing you guys how I set up as well. So this is how I set up my saves. First thing I want to do is to show you guys where we are predicted. We are predicted to finish in 12. That doesn't strike me as good. But they're not meant to be at the bottom of the table. They have lost games to newly promoted sides. They're meant to have, they have. Would you just consider a legacy? Like, they have been in the Bundesliga for a long time, and they should be a team that has had multiple seasons to build and become strong. But as you see here, they haven't won anything. They have never won anything. Never been in European competitions. They haven't even won the Bundesliga. They came as runner up. But as you can see, we're gonna try and change that. We're gonna try and get them into European competition. But they finished in fifth, so I guess they were in Europe at one point. But we're gonna try and go far into competitions, make the team competitive, because I feel like that's what they're missing. I want to give them that cutting edge. I don't think we're good enough to play control possession. Control possession normally means that you're the stronger team. You're like controlling the ball, and I don't think we do that. Don't think that with the tactic that they suggested, fluid counter press. I'm gonna go with gegenpress for this one. The formation they gave me was that they suggested to me in this, right? So if I do this formation, guy suggested to me at the front. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use this guy as a pressing forward. This guy can be. Let's go as a complete. And you. Sure, yeah, he likes being here. So let's give him a playmaker. But yeah, let's just do this. I'm just gonna stay with this, not change anything. But as you can see, predicted to finish in 12th. Let's see what we do in this first season. And we're back. First season completed. Let's get straight into it. 9th place. Solid. Oh no, a point of champion. Ah no. Was that last? Yeah, Wolfsburg. Lost to Wolfsburg. If we had beaten them, we would have finished above them. No, we wouldn't. We have goal difference. But if we beat this team here, I didn't have. We would have definitely been up there. It was very close, very tight. 40 points, 48 from 13th to 6th place. As you see, Stuttgart at the bottom, Union Berlin also struggling. 3 teams that got promoted have been relegated. No, Hoffenheim hasn't been relegated, but the other 2 have. But solid season from us. We don't see any players in here. A lot of RB Leipzig players, but oof, Bayern just have just won it on goal difference. That is crazy. Or is it head to heads? Who's anyways, yeah, good season by us. We were a point off as we're going selection info. 18 goals from our 30-year-old striker. He's good. I'll probably look to move him on, maybe. 30 years old, and he's good actually. He's a good player. But I don't know. We'll see what happens in the transfer window. We have a lot of aging players, huh? Our top two, and then we have this guy who's a midfielder who is wanted. These seem to have played well. Nelson, this guy is my GOAT striker in the future. 6'4", 19-year-old. Maybe someone for the future for us. Definitely someone I'm going to try and give more playtime to. So we have, yeah, decent squad. But our players up front seem to have 33, 32, 32. Formations seem to have worked well. Maybe I'll give it another go next season. What's that green link? Never seen a green link before. Green link. Crazy. Have a fairly decent. Oh, they have a strong partnership. This is decent. Okay. Oh, decent squad. I'm going to. I might make minimal transfers actually. Minimal transfers. When's our contract expire? Few players' contract expiring that we're gonna look to renew, as we see here. A few players leaving. 32-year-old, 33-year-old, and etc. So 3 players leaving. Any of them on my starting 11? Bell is on the starting 11. 32 though, and then we have Gulev isn't on the starting 11. So definitely some players that we have to strengthen, and let's see what we can do. We have 15 million. Yeah, basically 17 to 15 million. So we'll see what we do with that money. Let's see what happens in season 2. Hey guys, how are you guys doing? MateusG here. Back. Second season of the Mainz rebuild. Let's get into the transfer window. As we see, I have signed Asan. Good player. Maybe overpaid for him. 21 million. He was on loan at our team. Don't think that's the best decision I ever made. But yeah, that's one of them. And then we got Lunin, 5-star goalkeeper almost. Damn, he's insane. Got him on a free. 30 appearances, 32 goals conceded, 10 clean sheets. That is really good. That's like nearly 1 goal a game he's conceding, which is not really that bad, because if you think Real Madrid, Barcelona, if they stuff 5-6 past us, that's a lot. We bought Amiri from Bayer Leverkusen, 25 games, 3 goals, 3 assists, good player on the midfield, ball winning. We bought Alex, is a guy who can play defensive, midfielder, ball winning. Again, 4 stars, Boyam on a free, 32 appearances, 3 assists. Then we bought Stefano, another good player, 24 appearances, 7 goals, 2 assists from Inter, good player. Bought Asan, obviously, which I told you guys, and then we bought Aloni from Man City, but he's now joining Barcelona. 35 appearances, 1 goal, good average rating. We changed the tactic to this. So best 11. This is what it would look like. Not exactly what I would want personally. Oh, he's looking good. He's looking good after a season in Schalke. His team, he's still at Schalke, but he's developing really well. Nepella comes here. Also someone who looks to be developing really well. There's a few players that I would want to see get more game time, like Brunda. I really think this guy's good. And I don't really want to let him go. He's a good player. And is there anyone else that's pretty young that is like this? One more player. Good dev center. Maybe not. Maybe not. But yeah. Also, I saw that a player from Mainz got into trouble and got released. Might have already released him. What was the name of the guy? I just saw it on Fabrizio Romano just released it a few hours ago. If I can find it. Just quickly. Yeah, El Jahari. Our team. This guy here that we sold him. So yeah, but our Mainz just released him because of something to do with the Palestine. Yeah, I don't want to get involved in that, but let's see where we finished. Last season, 9th, 6th this season. Huge result for the team in Europa League. Oh, I would have wished we finished in 7th, because realistically I would want to play in Conference League, have a better chance. But this means more players going to get play time. Also, we got knocked out in the second round, so we didn't really get much game time here. Julian Alvarez is at Bayer. But a good season nonetheless. In past positions, we started off really strong. We were first for a bit. We fell off a little bit, and then we were in 4th for a good part of the season. And that is consistency, and I am proud of the boys for that. As we see, 14 goals from Jonathan, who he's not going to be our starting striker anymore. We have obviously Nelson, who's going to come in. He's younger, he's more hungry, he's proven himself. He scored 13 goals. He scored 7 in Bundesliga for a worse side, so maybe, I mean, I don't know, we'll see. But good season, and we have 48 million to play with, so let's see what we can do with that 48 million. Let's get into season 3. What's up, guys? MateusG here, season 3. Let's get into the transfer window. As we see, Lee, fortunately 33 years, 29 appearances, 3 assists, 3 goals, 2 assists. He's going to Copenhagen. Oh, they are a very smooth squad right now. Looking at if I could steal any of their players, but it doesn't look like it. And then we go into our transfer window. I'll say it's pretty successful. We sold a lot of players to Ali. We sold starting left back for honestly 30 million for me is a good price. So 23 million for a striker. Wanted to use him, but he wanted more game time, and couldn't provide that. So transfers 23 million good, and then we sold a defender who wanted did not allow win anything. Champions League, right? Nasser, so no. So some other Deadwood. Our main signing was Makoko. That is a bargain. 13 million for Makoko. You're kidding me. 15 goals, 11 assists. That's sensational. And we bought another Wonder Kid. This guy, one for you guys to buy in the future for your rebuilds or any save. They have a Wonder Kid, 19-year-old Norwegian. Really good player. 4 million, 8 assists, and he's a starter for me. Obviously we have Hassan already, but he seems to have so much over the season. 33 appearances, 3 goals, 6 assists. Our midfield is really strong now. Bought defender, Cameron. Always try him. I never could buy this guy from Celtic. but he went to Saudi and then we managed to get him. Yeah, pretty decent player on a free. Ivan Toney was the other big player. We had to pay big wages for him, but he is a goal threat, goal machine. 20 goals, 5 assists. I love that. And Dennis Seaman on loan because we need a backup goalkeeper. Because backup goalkeeper left. It seems as if he didn't play a game, so just wanted to cover any like injuries goalkeeper wise. We bought a neo defender, 26 appearances, and we bought. And then at the end of the transfer window, I saw Renato Vega, great player, 22 years of age. He can play libero well. He can play ball-winning defender, 29 appearances, 3 assists. The tactic was changed since we left. We sold our left and right back. I had to make a decision, and the decision was we are going to play 3 the centre backs. Excuse me, no left back or no right back. We have Vega in ball-winning here, Barretto, who is a player that I really like. Then we have Hassan, who is a wonder kid playing playmaker, which I like. And we're playing region wonder kid on Zala, and then we have Nabila, who is a young, talented player from our side. He was with Mainz when I started the rebuild. Trying to keep some blood in the Mainz, and then we have Ivan Toney and Coco up front. So right now, the only people from the Mainz team that I took over is this guy here. Is Barello here? So Barello, Maximin, and Nabella, and that's it. We have 3 players from the team that I started with. We built a strong team. This partnership at the front here, very good. I don't know what to improve. Maybe the advanced midfielder, he's good, but as you can see here, he's not a world beater. Like, can improve. Sadly, our defensive line has to be improved. Edwards haven't played most of the games. Maxim is getting to an age 28. Yeah, let's see what has happened in the competitions. 8th place, quarterfinals. I don't know, getting to the quarterfinals is pretty impressive. Let's go to the league phase. We finished in 12th place, lost to Salzburg, Dinamo, Go Ahead Eagles. We beat Atalanta, Benfica, Partizan, Antwerp, Bilbao. We went to the knockout round. We beat Club Brugge, and then we beat Salzburg, who we lost to them. We faced a tough quarterfinal. Honestly, Chelsea's a strong team. We didn't finish the top 3, but they're a good team. And then Chelsea played Tottenham and lost just about. Tottenham won the title. So yeah, pretty impressive. Second round, that is tough. We're really struggling to cup, but Nelson, he's falling a little bit. He's played 20 games. Attribute. So maybe it's a case with me loaning him out, or I want to keep him. Mining. Maybe he wants to start her. But honestly, we were the same points as Wolfsburg. Ivan Toney, Golden Boot. Let's go. Coco, post assists. We have 2 players in player of the matches, so we definitely had a good season. Honestly, not being in the European competition might help us. We don't play many fixtures. But if we see season preview, we were expecting to finish at 6, so we were up there. We were up there for most of the season. We had a little bit of a drop. We were still top 4, and then we had a big drop here. Another big drop. So it was a good season. Yeah, let's see what happens in the 4th season. I feel like if we strengthen the back line, keep the same formation, make some changes in advanced midfield, see what happens. Let's get into it. So, look at that. Top 3. I was actually in the conversation to sign Domin Cavalunin, but he went. Thing is, okay, 100k per week. He wanted to join us, and he wanted to charge me 180k per week on the same, like, one day before he signed for them. What a rip-off. Now we got Ivan Toney. I'm happy. We are back with the Mainz rebuild. This is season 4. It says it fix every time. Let's go into the transfer window before I sneeze. I need to sneeze. Alright, as you can see here, sold a few players. Alex being the most expensive one, 20 million. Completely did a good job there. Bought some other deadwood that I didn't really need, or older players. I feel like I bought some better players in. And for the attacking midfield, I bought a Croatian 22-year-old, looks phenomenal. Bought him for 11 million, 8 goals, 3 assists, great stuff. Then a Seaman, I finished signing him because I want him to be my backup goalkeeper, but to be honest, without game time, he's not looking too good. Then we bought Lazar on a free, another midfielder who can play both central and advanced. That's why I sold some midfielders. Bought Luis Felipe, who is a defender, a really good defender. Solid for me. Then I bought Evangelison as a backup striker. Makoku and Tony played 11 appearances, scored 0 goals, which is not great. And then I bought another central defender in a Turkish defender. Good player, 34 appearances, 1 goal, 1 assist. Then we bought Esteban, player that I actually always want to sign. He's a prospect in Brazil, very good player. Went for 11 million. He can become a great player in the future. He is an exciting. He's not far off from the first team. Now we bought Tyler Morton on a loan. He's quite a few games. Just got McTominay on loan. My team. The only reason I bought so many midfielders is every time I bought a midfielder, my team were like, "Oh, we feel like the squad is still not strong enough," so I had to get someone else in, and that's what happened. Then we bought Vlad, who is kind of a good wonder kid. So I bought him in for 1 million, and he's an insane player, 19-year-old. Got him before everyone realized, and then I bought another midfielder on a free. I bought this guy first, but since his contract expired in January, I couldn't. He only played the end of the season. Then we bought Paolo, who's a young goalkeeper who I was gonna try and make a prospect, but it doesn't seem like he's got what it takes. But I'm happy with the acquisition of. He looks phenomenal. He looks like he's gonna improve all those greens. He wants to become a midfielder though, but he specializes in defense. Did I sign anyone else? Nope. As you can see, quite close. We spent a bit more than bought, but we have 37 million for next season. We still had like 20 million, so they only gave me like 17 million. Tactic remained the same. Good. Morton playing here. Kind of what I wanted in the front three. Backline is kind of what I wanted. I wanted Vega to play defensive. I like this squad. Good squad. But let's see where we finished. Last season we fell short and couldn't make it into European competitions. Let's see what we did this season. 6th place. So we're back in Europe. Stuttgart, even points with us. Wolfsburg, they have got into the Europa League, and Schalke have got into. Coke with 26 goals, 10 more than Harry Kane and Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Second most assists for our Norwegian wonder kid. Oh, did Schalke win the DFB Pokal? Yep, they did. They beat Bayern. So Wolfsburg, they must have won the Europa Conference League. Yep, that is good for Germany. But we got knocked out in the 3rd round. So we made it further than. Did Calvert-Lewin score this? Yeah, Calvert-Lewin is a monster in this game. When he doesn't get injured, he's so good. Such good finishing. Yeah, good squad. Good result for us. Well, let's see if we started off the season pretty well. We beat Bayern Munich. We beat Frankfurt. Beat Schalke. Well, they have a Gundogan as well. What the hell? They have built quite a side at Schalke. We lost to Leverkusen. They got 2 good players there. We got smacked up by Dortmund. And then we had a poor December, poor March. Yeah, who won the league? Bayer Leverkusen won the league by 1 point. Wow. Past winners have been pretty exciting. Dortmund and Leverkusen now. With FC Cologne in third. That is crazy. Who's the best player? I can't even recognize any of these names. But yeah, we have a solid team. I like our scheme. We're in Conference League, so maybe that's something that we can actually win with our squad. We have, decent squad. I think we have a lot of players that, are good at their positions. I don't really know where I can improve. Maybe the defensive midfielder is one. Maybe another body in midfield because McTominay and Morton are leaving. And if they're coming that easily into my first team, when I brought them in to be squad players, I'm a bit worried. So I'd probably strengthen defensive midfielder, and goalkeeper. But let's see. We have a few players that want new contracts that we're going to try and fix. But let's see what we can do in the final season. Hey guys, season 5 of the Mainz rebuild. Let's go into the transfer window because it was a big one. And unfortunately, we said goodbye to Moukoko, who we bought in the second season. I can't believe it. I got him for 13 million, and then he was sensational. Also, he won the European Golden Boot, whilst he was playing for us. So success. And then he decided to go to Chelsea and ruin his career. Yeah, not even in the top 3. Sorry, Moukoko. Tough one. And then we also sold Nelson to Porto. I just didn't use him, so I didn't really need him. We sold Cameron as well. 18 million to Saudi. We sold Maximin for 10 million. Sold Pauno Mbu for 10 million. Sold Fernandez for 9 million. Sold Tom for 2 million. And let's see who we bought in. We bought Ogbu, defender, good player. Bought him on a free. Bought this goalkeeper. Okay, this is the story. My main goalkeeper got injured for 5 to 6 weeks, and then I still had some games. I had Conference League. This is like when I was still doing my transfers. I still had to play Conference League playoff, the starting game. So I was walking through, and goalkeeper got injured, and then Dennis Seaman, our backup, he joined. Also, I go through this. Another free transfer in Nakai. I think he's a good player. So Dennis Seaman came in, got injured for 5 to 6 weeks too. So I had to bring in this guy. And what happened with this guy is he got injured too. So I had to bring in this guy, and it was just calamity of problems. We bought Martin Batterina on loan as well, the player. And we bought Adriano, who looks sensational, to be honest. 21 years old, all those greens in the right positions. He was playing for in the Swiss League, and he played really well for us. Then we bought Vincent Pizarro, a good player to play in that defensive role. I'll show you guys what we did. Tactical. Then we bought a striker to replace Moukoko, and it was this guy. He looks incredible in the first touch, dribbling, anticipation, flair, vision, passing technique. Off the ball is going up. He has a lot of traits that I think are good for strikers. 13 goals, obviously not the best, but I don't expect him to be scoring more than Ivan Toney. The tactic, we did this. It's basically the same, but we instead we put wide centre back. So I'm hoping this guy moves to the right. This guy moves to the right. Then I have the anchor role, who I'm hoping comes back to form a back four basically. And then I have my Mezzala, advanced playmaker, central midfielder, and an advanced attacking midfielder support. And then I have the deep line playmaker on attack and advance. So my best 11 was like this. As you can see, a lot of. I do like this because I can see all the partnerships. It's pretty cool. Really like this. But let's see where we finish, because that's the most important thing. Let's see if we won anything. 4th place, semi-final of the Conference League, and that is disappointing because I hoped. Ivan Toney 15 goals. Is that a record? Most goals, nope. That is close to more, and we have 13. So Ivan Toney, he was not scoring goals in the league at all. Where is he? Where is he in the league? Come on, Ivan Toney. He scored in the cups, but he didn't score in the league. And that is, how did we manage to finish in 4th without Ivan Toney scoring? We have 13 was the most scored goal. Second round by Leverkusen. That's a tough draw. Esteban was actually, I put him in to play a game. He have done really well. But if we look at our squad, I'm really disappointed in Ivan Toney. 24 goals. How many did he score in the league? 8 goals in the league. That is disappointing. Joshua scored 20 in the league. Adriano 18. Successful signing. Ivan Silison actually scored more goals. Lazar scoring a lot of goals. Assen a lot of assists. Niempan also a lot of assists. Esteban actually played 5 matches. He had a good average rating, so how is he developing? He's looking pretty good. 13 million is worth already, so he's developing nicely. Yeah, I think we have a good squad, honestly. This is one of the rebuilds that I enjoyed the most. I feel like if we had a bit more luck, and to be honest, I wouldn't recommend this formation. I feel like we're conceding too many goals. Let's look at the stats. So we scored the 4th most goals, 61. Most possession, which is pretty impressive when you're playing against such good teams. Let's look at some other stats. Fewest conceded. We must have conceded a lot of goals. Games without winning 2. Games without losing by Leverkusen with 10. Possession. I don't want to see fewest, most clean sheets. We didn't even keep 10 clean sheets. Most tackles 1. Best pass completion, we're up there. Most shots 4. We're up there. We definitely had a good team up front. We had opportunities, we had chances. It's just more our backline, to be honest. I don't feel like we had a good enough backline here. Like these 3 defenders were probably the problem. If we scored 60, we scored 61 goals, and we have 6 things. So 61 minus 6, we conceded 55 goals. Yeah, 55 goals. That's a lot to concede and finish in the top 4. I'm surprised. But to be honest, with injuries in our goalkeeper, you allowed 47 goals. You have quite a few goalkeepers now. This guy allowed 5 goals. This guy allowed... So all 3 of my keepers played, which is crazy to think about because it means that we had a lot of injuries. Did anyone play like 0 games? Everyone seemed to have played some games. So, pretty cool. Cool rebuild. We're in the Champions League. We became a consistent team fighting for, European competitions. From right now, they're starting last in the league, and they haven't had a top 5 finish since 2010, and we have finished in the 6th, 8th. We finished in 9th. 2 seasons, 6th, 8th, and now, we finished in 4th now. We have a strong team, and yeah, pretty cool. We were actually very close to the other 2 teams as well, but the teams behind us were also quite close. Happy days, honestly. If a few things went differently, we were sat like at the top for a while, like 1st, 2nd, 3rd. We could have definitely like challenged for the title in a few seasons. Really like this team. Definitely an enjoyable rebuild. But let me know if you guys want the save file. I would like to know if anyone gets on with this. Probably one of my few ones that I really enjoy. But Let me know in the comments what you guys thought about this video. I'll see you in the next one.